Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with Me, and I had someone yesterday ask me could I make an envelope that would fit this card that we made. So this is the card that we made. It's not thick, but it's a little bit more dimension in there. So we're going to make an envelope that will go with that. Now, I've got my scoreboard out here, but you're not going to use it a lot. What you're going to use is your ruler and a pencil. So this piece of cardstock is 10 by 10. And what you're going to do is find the center, make a mark. And then you're going to find the center this way and make a mark. So right there. Okay, so right there at that mark, that's our center point. So what we want to do first is take one of your points, doesn't matter which one, and you're going to fold it up. And this point you need to bring about ½ inch past that mark. So just bring this up about ½ inch past the mark. So then just hold it and press that down. Then you're going to take your side pieces, these are going to be your side pieces, and you're going to bring them exactly to that mark. Not past it, but right up to that mark. And you're going to do the other one the same way, right to that mark. Okay. So there basically is your envelope. But what we're going to do is make it a little bit neater. So this little point right here where the score lines cross, we're going to cut that out. But I'm going to cut it at kind of an angle. I'm not going to cut it square. I'll show you in just a second. See how I kind of rounded it and cut it out instead of just cutting it square? That makes it look a whole lot more like a store-bought envelope and not just one that you put together. So see, we've got those there. Okay, so let's fold this back up and look at it. See, that looks neat to me. Now I'm going to go ahead and round this point right here because I don't like that point just sticking up there. So go ahead and round the point, and then there's what you have. Now we can lay it up in our scoreboard. This is where your scoreboard comes into play. Lay it up in your scoreboard. I know my card is 6 by 6, so there's 6. So I'm just going to make it at 6.5. I'm just going to mark that 6.5. There's my scoring tool. So I'm just going to go at 6.5 and make a score line all the way across. And on these little edges, you're going to have to score really hard to get through all of that. And then again, where these score lines cross, we're going to cut that out by doing just a little bit of a curve. Like that. And then the same thing over here. So there are your curves. And now you can erase that little pencil mark in the center if you want to. It's really not going to show. And now you can glue your card together. Put some glue right down that side. Down this side. Lay those down, and then you're just going to press that together. There's your nice, neat envelope. We're going to go ahead and round this point. You can leave that point if you want, but I just like them rounded. I think they look a lot neater. Then we're going to fold that over. Use our bone folder. And there is your envelope for the card. Let's put that card down in there. There we go. Close it up. You can put double-sided adhesive here and close it up if you want to. You can tape it up, you can do whatever, but there is your neat envelope. And you see it's still not thick. It'll probably take more than one stamp because it is a little bit heavier, but it's still not thick. That is an envelope for that one. You can go ahead and stamp something on the outside if you wanted to. Now I'm going to use a little flower. This is from the Grow in Faith by Joy Claire stamp set. I'm going to use these two little flowers right here, and I'm going to stamp them right down here in the bottom. Now these I haven't stamped it before, so I'm going to go ahead and stamp them out on a piece of paper first. Oh, those are cute. Look at that. So I'm using my VersaFine ink. Cute. So there's your envelope for this card that we made yesterday. Isn't that cute? Now I have had lots of requests for me to make an A2 size envelope like the one that we made yesterday to go on the inside of this card. So see, this type envelope. So I'm going to show you how to make that. These are very, very easy. So we're going to start out with a piece of cardstock that is 10.5 by 7. Now on the 10.5 inch side, you're going to score at 2 and at 6.5. I had to find my notes over there. Then you're going to turn it to the short side and you're going to score at 1/2 inch on both sides. Okay, so that's your scoring done. Now go ahead and pre-fold and burnish. Now the shorter part right here, this is going to be your flap. So we know that we need to cut this off up here at the top. So I'm going to go straight in and make sure that you cut the score line all the way out. You know, you can tell your score line because it's got that little bump on it. That little, let's see if we can see it there. See? So make sure you cut all of that score line out. So then I go straight across. Then I want to cut this part down here off because this is going to fold up. So let me use my longer scissors. Again, I'm going to cut that whole score line out. Make it look neat. And then when I get up here at the score line that goes across, I'm just going to cut up at an angle like that. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Now I always fold it over and look at it, and you can see that I have just a little bit of this side sticking up. So I'm going to make a tiny little mark on both sides with that folded up. And then all I'm going to do is just go from that mark up to that corner where I cut it out before, and I'm going to trim that off. So just like that right there. That's all I'm going to do. Then I'm going to take my corner rounder. I'm going to round these corners. And you can round these corners down here too if you want to. It doesn't matter. And then I will just fold that over and I'm going to put that together. And I'm just going to make sure that everything looks even. Make sure those pieces, those little tabs are on the inside. And fold that down, and there is your A2 size envelope. Quick and easy. And let's go ahead and stamp something over on it too. This is some paper that I have that's got little fleeks in it. So let's see what we can stamp over there. I think this one is cute. It is just a flower with a long stem there. That's really cute. Let's stamp that one on the outside of our card. And of course you could cover these with pattern paper, lots of different things if you wanted to. You can dress them up ever how you want. There we go. Cute little card. You could color that in. Wouldn't that be cute? Let's just color it in. Let's just do it. I'm going to use a Wink of Stella. So there's our little flower colored, and now we have a nice envelope. Don't forget about our mystery box sale that's coming up Friday morning at 10 a.m. We have a limited supply of mystery boxes, and I'll insert a picture right here that just kind of shows the top part of one. They are going to be mysteries. Each one will be different, but they will be packed with at least $50 to $55 worth of product, and you're going to get it for $22.50. Our sale will be in our store, and that is, the link is below, www.scrapbookingwithme.com, and come on over and join us and grab some goodies. This would be great Christmas gifts, so you can go ahead and stock up. Alright guys, that is it. Quick and easy today. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to click that little bell so that you'll be notified when we put up a new video.